Today's April 30th. I'm working from farm. I have been typing and talking for about 6 hours, and I've had enough. I had a long deposition yesterday that took a lot out of me. Not really, but I did power watch some Reacher last night. We're all human. But I had a great weekend up at Shellsburg. Zach Browse hosted a rookie training camp, and myself and Matt Koger, he and Nathan Waterfield served as coaches. I had a wonderful time working with the young guys in the sport. Congratulations to Chet Isaacson for winning that, and for Daniel Miner for second, and I believe it was Bradley Kettle was third. So it was a great weekend, had a good time, laughed a lot. It was really good to hang around with some of those young guys. So, but this weekend I'm headed to Franklin, still bitter about Virginia Beach. I'm not going to let that go. I am pissed, and I'll stay pissed for a long time about this. But I guess I'll just have to earn my spot again, if that makes any sense. Anyway, and as always begin with single buck, because I like that. It gets my body nice and loose after setting for several hours. Camera. Wow, you can tell a big difference. I'm freaking ugly. I set up a new single log. It's a little under 16 inches, but it's over 15. It's basically the same size of what I've been cutting. And what I'm going to do with this first cut is use my training saw, and then I'm going to try a new Finnegar saw, then I'm going to test the saw for David Moses. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. Always the first cut on one of these logs after I set them up, getting them straight always turns into a shit show. So this is going to be more just relaxing. I'm not going to try real hard on this first one. May not be the best thing to test it in, but it's what I got. I could have got a fresher log. This one's been stored upright with this end facing on the ground, and it's kind of a little bit doughy, maybe even a little bit rotten, so it's pretty soft. Last cut was with my trainer, but had to have a little bit of, there can be only one, from the wilds of Muscle Holler South with a little salamanders. This next cut is a 6 foot Finnegar, brand new. I think this wood's okay. Again, this is very grabby because it's kind of rotten, honestly. So yeah, just putting this new 6 footer in the cut, it's friggin' aggressive. Wow. Either that or my trainer's already dulled. It's probably only got 40, 50 cuts on it, which is not very good for me. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Calls. I mean, they feel comparable in the wood, so it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. My fat ass up a pole. I'm just going to do a chip line and then try to get this thing off finally, and then put up another log. We'll see what happens. this is me just losing the fear, and frankly, swinging on this pole is fearful as hell. And the reason why I say that is because imagine this is the back of the board. When you hit it, when you actually rotate, it spins one way, and then when you hit it, it spins like this. And so it's not that it's just shaky like this, but the pole rotates. And so, yeah, it adds a layer of, oh my God, my butt's puckering and my toes are really getting strong. There's a 38-inch pine. I don't know if this is going to be blue cheese or decent. And when I say blue cheese, that means it has dry spots. I'm going to use this hard hitter and my demo axes until I feel comfortable with the wood before I try anything decent. When I was at the training camp this past weekend, I actually had a you don't forget how to do things, but what happens is you just lose it. And it just takes a little reminder to gain it back. And I had one of those moments in the standing block, actually in the underhand too, this past weekend. So let's see if I can implement it here. We shall see. We shall see. That wasn't the softest, but it is what it is. Make some board holes, move on. This is a 41-inch log. Again, I don't know if it's blue cheese bullshit like what I just cut in a standing block, but with this big hard hitter, oh man, dirt all over my face. That's that black marker. Yeah, black makeup. Anyway, yeah, go 13 and 13. Make sure I put a top dry rim. Saw runs are rough, but I'm practicing more than I did last year. But anyway, so I need to start practice some race cuts to get the saw up. Not necessarily 4 inches. Well, there's 3 inches, 3-inch thick cookie, and then I missed the upcut. But be that as it may, yeah, it's fun. I mean, I'm actually training it, which I normally don't do. So, yeah, rainy day. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna finish this springboard log and then just take it from there. See how it goes. Yeah, I'm just having fun here. It's hotter than hell, but so be it. 11-inch pine up. I think it's good on the side that's nearest to us, but it's dry as shit on the other side. So I'm going to put a short front and then see what happens in the back. I'm going to probably, my goal, ideally, I would like to cut this log in 8 and 8. But I have a feeling I'm going to put a shit ton of slope in the front because it's so dry. So again, I'm working on the thing that kind of snapped with me this past weekend training. And to explain what it was, for me, it was like really relaxing my hands at the end of the hit. I've been trying to, put a lot more effort and hit harder because I'm not as strong as I used to be. But in reality, you don't need to overgrip the axe. You just kind of let it happen. And in letting it happen, you really just kind of, and it's kind of hard to explain. It's a feeling. Anyway. Yep. Not bad. There's a doubt the veracity. Yeah, it's a big flipping axe. 7.5. 7 1/4 by 8 1/4. Yeehaw. Another 41-inch log. Again, don't know if it's blue cheese or not. Using that freaking heavy-ass hard hitter that makes me feel slow, so I can't go fast with it. So again, the goal would be 13 and 13. This is a 13-inch log. A perfect cut for me would be 12 and 12. I cut the last one in 12 and 11, but it was slow and methodical, and but big deal, just training. But I would like to show some snap, so see if I can get a little bit of snap. That one was all there in a bag of chips. Boofa. Boofa.